Teleschool.com. Learn Tele for free.
Hi guys, Recipt from Teleschool.com once again. Today I am going to learn how to pass simple basic entries that are needed in day-to-day accounting needs that you will pass daily. This is a beginner tutorial, so if you haven't used Tele before, this is a good one start for you. Okay, so let's quickly jump on to accounting vouchers. You can scroll down or you can press the big red V. That is a shortcut for accounting vouchers. The big red V is located in the accounting vouchers V. Find it. Okay, so enter. Now the first entry is contra entry. You can simply press F4 if you want to pass contra entry. It's the shortcut for contra entry. So contra entry is basically the transactions between bank and cash or bank and bank. So there is, I created a ledger called bank and cash is pre-created by Tally. So let's say I have deposited cash in bank. So cash account credit 1000 rupees. I don't have any cash, so it's saying negative cash. Okay, and then bank account debit. Now I have debited 1000 rupees to bank. Okay, these are the bank details. If you have all the bank details, there is number, date, bank, branch. This is just an example tutorial, so I'll skip all the details and simply press no denominations, enter, yeah, accept. This is the contra entry for depositing cash into the bank. If you want to receive cash from the bank, that you want to withdraw cash from the bank, you have to pass simply the reverse entry. So now moving on to the next basic simple voucher, there is payment. Simply press F5 and you'll reach payment. I think this is the entry that is passed most of the time, because the expenses vouchers are very much, they are in tons and tons, they are in thousands of copies you have to pass. So let me give a short tutorial for that. Let's say I have a payment done. So it's a payment labeled voucher under the indirect expenses for 1000 rupees via my bank, because I've just deposited the money into the bank. Okay, 1000, so the bank account is now 0. This is the by payment to bank. Enter. Again, if you have bank details you can enter, but I don't have, so I'll just skip. This is just an example tutorial. Okay, so this was the payment entry, really quick and simple, fast. Moving on, receipt. When you get a receipt, you pass an entry here. So here is a receipt. Let's say you get a receipt from payment. Let's say you get a receipt from Tally School. So pass 1000 rupees receipt from Tally School by. So you get cash 1000. Tally School is a capital account. So you introduce a new capital by cash. You have to pass the following entry for receipt. That is the receipt of cash. Okay. Okay, so you have received cash 1000 and this was the receipt entry. Now moving on to the journal. A journal is passed basically to close the entries at the end of the accounting year or at the end of the financial year, or if your entry is consisting of transactions which do not include bank or cash, then also journal has to be passed in Tally. That is the way Tally works, and it's really quick, really simple to pass that, and it divides the transactions between cash, bank and other remaining, so it's easy to overview that too. So let's pass a journal entry. Suppose I want to close a Tally School account, say 1000 rupees debit, and then say profit and loss account. For example, it does not happen, but say it happens. So here is a journal, not involving any cash, not involving any bank, only the capital account and the profit and loss account. So I have closed the Tally School capital account and passed the following entry into the profit and loss account. Now profit and loss account is zero balance, and Tally School also zero balance. So this was the journal entries. Now this were the 4 simple vouchers: contra, payment, receipt, journal, that I was going to explain today. I have explained them today. So if you are a beginner to Tally, there's a Ganesh Chaturthi going outside, and therefore the noise. Okay, so if you are a beginner level user of Tally, or if you are trying to learn Tally as you are new, this can be a great video for you. You can learn many things from this. Okay, so this was it, the basic voucher. Stay tuned for the more advanced voucher like sales, credit note, purchase, debit note, reverse journal, and memos. Also, if you stay updated via Facebook, give your valuable like on Facebook. That is facebook.com/tallyschool. For video updates, subscribe on YouTube, youtube.com/tallyschool. And for Google Plus updates, you can easily subscribe google.com/plus, the plus symbol, plus tallyschool. That is googleplus.com/plus tallyschool. Thank you for watching the video. Stay tuned. Best regards, Recipt.